Welcome to Head Full of Radio, where a longtime Radiohead fan goes through the whole recorded discography alongside his friend, who's only familiar with the song Creep. Will we agree on the songs? Can I convert him into a fan? Let's find out.
Welcome to episode 137. I didn't update my spreadsheet, that's why I was confused there for a second. We are starting Amnesiac today. How do you feel about that, Nico, my co-host?
Very hype, very excited. I mean, everything we've heard so far, are they part of Amnesiac? Or
Yes, yeah.
yes.
All that
So the vibe that has been established, I am very much here for. So I'm very curious what else is going to fill up that space.
Okay. Well, today is I'll give you a little bit of an introduction so that you know, because most people might, if they're listening to this, I'm sure they do, or maybe they're on this trip with us. I don't know. So this was recorded in the same sessions. This whole album was recorded while Kid A was being recorded. Radiohead split the work into two because they felt all of this music was too dense for a double album, which makes sense.
People do double albums. What is going on in the world?
Yeah, there's lots of good double albums. There's lots of bad double albums. Yeah. There's
feels like a hard thing to get right.
Well, in my mind. The Beatles' White Album?
Sure.
No?
I don't know anything. I will continue to surprise.
Do you like Smashing Pumpkins?
Oh, I don't know what that means.
The band Smashing Pumpkins? You don't know Smashing Pumpkins?
I don't.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's another one I get. So Pink Floyd had The Wall. Led Zeppelin had one. Rolling Stones had a Exile on Main Street.
It's been done.
Bob Dylan had Blonde on Blonde. George Harrison had All Things Must Pass. There's lots of Nine Inch Nails have The Fragile. Lots of bands had double albums. Yeah, and it's more like a flow of sort of the same. Like it's coming from all the same soundscape, and it's like this. A lot of the same stories or feeling can go on the.
Wait, so is it just a long album?
Yeah. So it's like 25, 30 songs or so.
Oh, okay. So it's not like they did two albums and it's just like his album one and his album two.
Right. So you would buy them both at the same time. Like they would be put together,
But
for example,
thematically joint.
Thematically kind of the same, yeah. But whereas with this one, like they said, it's too dense. It's also, there's a sort of I think I mentioned this before on one of the episodes at the end of Kid A, is that Kid A seems warm and this one seems a bit more rigid. So the way that they picked...
Oh, really?
To me, anyway, the way that they picked these songs really work within the aspect of each of the albums, if that makes sense. But if you listen to them all at once, you still sort of get the same feeling. It's just you can feel it change at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So Amnesiac debuted at number 1 on the UK album chart and number 2 on the US Billboard 200. It's certified platinum in the UK, the US, and Canada, and gold in Japan. Yeah, so the sessions took place between January 1999 to somewhere mid-2000s for everything. Phil said the sessions had two frames of mind, a tension between our old approach of all being in a room playing together, and the other extreme of manufacturing music in the studio. I think Amnesiac comes out stronger in the band arrangement way. Which makes sense.
Yes.
Thom said they split these into two separate albums because they cancel each other out as overall finished things and came from two different places. He felt Amnesiac offered a different take on Kid A and a form of explanation.
Huh.
The band's members stressed they saw Amnesiac not as a collection of Kid A B-sides or outtakes, but an album in its own right.
Yeah, I've felt that so far.
So, on our first song, Packed Like Sardines in a Crushed Tin Box, they used auto-tune on Thom's vocals and created a nasal, depersonalized sound. Where is this thing I just saw from Thom? Or Colin said there's a weird noise in this song. It goes, "Krrr," and that's from Thom's laptop. We just compressed messed up loops.
Nice.
Yeah. And I talked too about how there are a couple singles from this album.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Thom did mention that too, saying we are definitely having singles, videos, glossy magazine, celebrity photo shoots, children's television appearances, film premiere appearances, dance routines, and many interesting interviews about my tortured existence.
Well, there's the line.
I like that. That's pretty good. And so, yeah, this vocal tuner that Thom is using is the same tuner that Cher used for that song "Believe."
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, he says we did this trick on this one and one of the other songs called Pull Revolving Doors, where you give the machine a key and then you just talk into it. It desperately tries to search for the music in your speech and produces notes at random. That's kind of neat. So he used that and completely messed it up. That's fun.
That is fun.
Yeah. All right. Would you like to hear "Packed Like Sardines in a Crushed Tin Box"?
It sounds like a bit scary, but let's do it.
Go!
It's like tinny, which I guess makes sense given tin box.
Yeah, that's a good point. Do you like sardines?
I don't even know
Me
if I can
neither.
eat sardines. I'm allergic to like most fish.
Oh. And they look like minnows.
What do minnows actually look like? I've heard the term minnows before, but I don't
Mini
actually know
fish?
what it refers to. That's the only thing that I understand, that it means small fish, but beyond that,
Yeah.
it literally just looks like small fish. Oh, okay, got you. This is kind of funky.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear his... Oh. Okay, so far the auto-tune doesn't sound too wild. Interesting.
Yeah. I like that sound because it's like messing with your ears. Do you know what I mean? Like it's almost like there's air between this spaces.
Yes. Yeah, it's like... I don't know what how to describe it, but yeah, like that poppiness of like...
Yeah.
Yeah, the bubble
Poppiness is a good way.
burst.
Yeah.
Ooh. Very tapped in. Yeah,
I was gonna say.
I just think I'm just like a little having a good time. I'm bopping along. feel like my brows are furrowed, but in like a I'm intensely paying attention sort of way. Got a bit of a squint going on. Like, yes, quite.
There's packed like sardines in a crushed tin box.
Oh, it's so weird because in a lot of ways it was simple, and in a lot of ways it wasn't.
That's true.
But I really did like that. The question is, what threshold of like have we reached? We're back to that point again. But you know what? I'm gonna give it the Johnny. That can have a Johnny from me. There's something about it. I don't know if it was just like, again, there was an element of simplicity that I could just really stay on board with, and it never at any point took me out.
Right, like the song like we had previously with the cushy noises.
Right. Like, sometimes I like when something's a bit jarring to like switch things up. But in this case, I felt like I could just stay with it. And maybe it's just because it feels like it's been a few weeks since I've fully had that. But I was here for the ride the whole time.
That's good.
And that deserves its props.
How do you feel about that being like an introduction compared to Everything in Its Right Place, which was like super mellow and, you know? Do you feel like... Because it's very different from Everything in Its Right Place, which was sort of like mellow and keyboardy and and sampley, but like can you tell what I was talking about before, where it was like now I'm saying like you, where this is more rigid as compared to warm?
Yes, I think I know what you mean. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to compare them, to be honest, in a way. Like, it just feels very, very different.
I, too, am going to give this a Johnny.
Well, hey!
Yeah, I very much enjoy this song and have for a long time. It's like, it's just good. It's just good. It's simple, but also multi-layered.
Yeah, I agree.
And I really like that.
Oh, it's good that we're back on the same page again for like a high one as well.
I agree.
I feel like I've been skimping on the ones that you've been rating highly for a while, so it's good to be back there with you.
I agree. Thank you, sir. We will see you next week.
See you next week. This podcast is recorded on Discord and is edited in GarageBand. The intro and outro music are Radiohead covers and can be found on Spotify under the band Lift. That's Lifte, with F as in Foxtrot. Also, find us on TikTok and Vimeo under the name @HeadFullOfRadio.